Hello everyone, it's Mama Deer here, and it's Missing Person Monday. So, the first person I want to talk about today has just gone missing on October the 16th, just over a week ago. And it's a very terrifying situation. This is taking place in Australia. It's a little 4-year-old girl named Chloe Smith. She was camping with her parents in a tent at, hopefully I'm saying this correctly, Carnarvon campsite, Carnarvon campsite, off of Blowhole Road. It's on the Northwest Coastal Highway area of Western Australia. It's a very remote area, and it's about, if I understood correctly in my research, about 35 miles away from where the parents live. So let's talk about Chloe and what happened. So last Friday night, she's camping there with her family. Now, one thing I read from the police reports is that no independent source, no people who were also camping at the site remember seeing Chloe at the campsite. But the police say through their investigation they can prove that Chloe was absolutely with her family on Friday night. And the mother, Ellie, reports that about 1 o'clock, 1:30 in the morning, Chloe woke up and asked for something to drink, and she provided her with some water. And then everybody went back to sleep. Now they have 2 children there. Chloe is sleeping on the floor in a sleeping bag. A red and gray sleeping bag. It looks red and gray and black also. But it's a pretty good sized sleeping bag for a 4-year-old to deal with. At 6 o'clock in the morning, right about that time, the mom wakes up. And this is a multi-room tent that they're camping in. And it's mom, dad, and the 2 girls. Okay? Whew. So, one of the girls is up on a cot sleeping, but Chloe's in a sleeping bag on the ground. But when mom wakes up and goes to the other room of the tent, she realizes that the door on the tent is open. It's wide open. And it's unzipped at such a height that it would be too tall for a 4-year-old to reach. And Chloe's not there. The other sister is there, but not Chloe. And the sleeping bag is gone too. So, of course, she wakes her husband, who starts searching for Chloe, and they call the police and report that Chloe's missing. They have a 4-year-old missing. And mind you, this campsite is on the water, all right? So they brought out the works. They got everybody out searching, all the police. They had some volunteers out there. They put some drones in the sky. four-wheelers were going around. Had a dive team ready. They cannot find any trace of Chloe walking out of that tent. And they can't find any trace of her sleeping bag. It's just gone. She's just gone. Now there's a credible report that between 3 and 3:30 a.m. somebody left the campsite in a vehicle. They don't know the make of the car yet. But this person went up and out Blow Hill Road and turned right, heading south along the Northwest Coastal Highway towards Carnarvon. Now, mind you, that's been, 9 days ago now. And it was a passenger vehicle. But they don't know who it was, and they're asking for this person to come forward. Not necessarily that they're going to be a suspect or that they think Chloe was in that vehicle, but they may very well have seen something or know something. They are going towards that she was abducted, with the tent being unzipped higher than a 4-year-old could reach, and no signs of her or her sleeping bag. And she was in bright pink pajamas. Alright? And you see I'm already pulling cards. And I've got questions for Spirit. I've got lots of questions. This is a 4-year-old little child, and she's missing. And she absolutely cannot feel safe or secure. She can't fend for herself. But yet, they can't find any signs or symptoms of her anywhere on this beach area of this water, the camping area, the terrain around it. There's no signs anywhere that Chloe wandered off. So for all those invested in this reading, Spirit was just to give you an affirmation card. It is today I choose. Okay, let me get that closer. Today I will only surround myself with people who support me. So for all those invested, this is a reminder not to be filled with the negativity that may be coming towards you, but to stay in a positive mindset that Chloe will be found, she will be found safe, and she'll be brought home to the comfort of her parents. Now for the Island Time Wellness card, which is kind of like a synopsis of the whole entire reading. We have engagement ring. Really. So engagement, partnership, commitment, eternity, completion, union. Somebody wanted to be in union with Chloe. They felt that Chloe's energy completed them, would complete them. And the Archangel card for this reading is Counselor. Now, whether you are reaching out to a tarot reader, an actual therapist, or a counselor, clergy member, or even an investigator, someone searching in this case. Archangel Azrael, you are a natural counselor, and many people benefit from your guidance and reassurance. And the romance card for this reading is reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life. Okay, that makes me very uncomfortable. That this is somebody the family has dealt with before. Somebody who felt that Chloe would be better off with them than with their parents. That they had another child, so to speak, and that Chloe deserved to be with them. That's a real scary thing. This person, I'm already pulling cards, so we're going to start talking real quick about this case. This person has turmoil with the family. That's the Four of Wands. It's in reverse. That's the 1111 card, the foundation for happiness. They're not on good terms with Chloe's parents. They feel that Chloe would best be removed from being with her parents. We have the Eight of Wands. A lot of communication back and forward. This person wants to know what everybody knows. This person knew where they were going. They had an ideal. They either saw them leaving out of town and followed them, or had previous knowledge and was basically laying in wait for the opportunity to interrupt their vacation. This person, wow, this person is so known to this family. What else can you tell us, Spirit, about the disappearance of Chloe Smith? This is like a side story. There's so many here. Let me scoot these up here to the top. So we have the King of Pentacles in reverse. So it's most likely a female, just so you know. Yes, usually kidnappers are males, but this is most likely a female. Whether this is a relative, a friend, or an ex of one of the parents. But this is somebody who felt that they were missing out on their abundance. That they were not receiving what they felt that they were deserving of. Ace of Cups in reverse. Wow. So what they felt they were not receiving was a new opportunity in love. A new opportunity to start over in love. That there was something there interrupting that new beginning for them. Seven of Wands. Wow. That Seven of Wands says it all. That person felt that they were having to go against the whole family, go against, whew, it feels like a relative, by the way. It's the energy I'm picking up on. But it absolutely can be an ex, okay? But they felt that they were having to fight to get the opportunities that they wanted. And that they were having to fight against many because this family was growing and thriving. Page of Swords in reverse, they weren't being heard out. Their messages were being ignored. They've actually this person is actually sent messages of threatening manners. Not necessarily saying that they were going to kidnap, Chloe, but that they felt that these children, this relationship, this marriage was in their way. Three of Cups in reverse, they want the other three people in the relationship gone. That's both the kids, and I don't know who this person's attracted to, mom or dad, but they want all the happy members removed so that they can be a part, have their life together with this person that they're attracted to. Page of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. More messages. Their messages were ignored. The messages were blocked. I absolutely see this person has been blocked. And yet they've still been stalking them on social media and in real life as far as watching routines and habits while they planned out this horrific task. I don't even know what to call this. This is atrocious. This is horrible. The tower, planning the destruction, planning to cause the tower to fall, to cause a breakup, to cause destruction, and a dissolving of this family unit. Seven of Pentacles in reverse. They feel that they can cause this family tower to fall. Then they won't have to hope for what they used to have. They'll be able to have it again. Because they'll be able to take what they consider their rightful place back in this person's life. The Hangman. So they've been waiting and watching. Literally waiting and watching. I absolutely see a female here. And this female can be attracted to mom or dad. They absolutely want to have a relationship with that person and to cause a destruction of this family that puts them back in what they consider their rightful place. So let's see what clarifiers we get for this reading. Is Chloe safe, Spirit? Is Chloe safe at this time? We have a flipper, and we have the flying out. 8 of Cups in reverse. Chloe wants to go home. Chloe is not happy where she's at whatsoever. That's the 9 of Cups. From the 8 to the 9, she's really not happy. She's not being treated well. She's being treated very poorly. And she doesn't understand. She doesn't understand this person's anger. She doesn't understand this person's blame of her, or what she did wrong, or how to correct it. Is Chloe alive, Spirit? Is Chloe alive? Yes, Chloe's alive. The World card is here. This is happening. There's lots of energies around attempting to protect Chloe. And when I say energies, I mean spiritual energies, like spirit guides, angels, ancestors are all working together to protect Chloe. 5 of Cups in the upright. She wants to go home. She wants to go home to her mom and her dad. She wants to go back to her happy life. She is safe right now. She is not. She's at this point, it's showing that she's still very much alive. This person is looking to be rewarded. They may be looking at the amount of the reward that's out there. In American dollars, I believe it's 1 million that they're offering for information for the person that abducted or was a part of the disappearance of Chloe Smith. And this person wants to be seen as the hero. They're planning their discovery of finding Chloe. How to get Chloe not to say about where she's been or what's happened. Yeah, Queen of Pentacles, they feel like they are very abundant, that they're in charge of this situation and that they've got it all handled. Wow. Did this person go up in the middle of the night and take Chloe from her tent while her parents were sleeping after she asked for water at 1:30? 6 of Swords. Yep, sure did. They sure did. They snuck in and snuck out with her. Thinking this was the way that they would be able to get the love of their life back, the person they're attracted to. Wow. Was the predator, the kidnapper, the one in the car that left Rojo Road between 3 a.m. and 3:30 a.m. Saturday, October the 16th? Was this female in that passenger vehicle? Okay. Alright, Spirit, I've got another question for you, Spirit. One more question. Did this female pay somebody else to kidnap Chloe? We have 3 cards here. We have the King of Pentacles in the upright. We have the Moon in the upright. And we have Death in the upright. That does not mean that Chloe's dead. Nope. This was somebody paid to do this in the dark of night. They were paid handsomely to grab this child. And what death means? Death means to let go of the past and take on a new beginning. So this person did this to change the outcome of them being blocked out of this family's life, of being excluded from this scenario, so that they could get back with the love of their life. But they paid somebody. So now that we know that part, Holy Spirit, Spirit God, angels and ancestors, was the kidnapper in the car? The Knight of Wands. They were an in and out energy, a playgirl, playboy of the tarot. They were in, they were out. They snuck in under the cloak of darkness. What else can this card tell me? They picked her up in the sleeping bag and carried her out to the car, to the waiting vehicle. Was it the vehicle that exited the park between 3 and 3:30 a.m. in Western Australia? No, no, no. That is not who the predator, not the vehicle the predator was in. I got another question, Spirit. Was the predator camping at the park as well? Did the predator arrive at the park pretending to be a camper? Yeah, sure did. Look very closely at the other campers. The ones who might have left during the night. Someone who might not have put up much of the tent or much of the camping area, because that's the devil in reverse. They did not want what they were actually there for to be known. They went there intentionally to cause this destruction in this family. 9 of Wands in reverse. And that's over there. Yeah, this predator, other than being paid to do this, doesn't have a dog in this race. This person was paid to grab Chloe and get out of there. They don't have a dog in the race. They're not. And that expression means that they were paid to do a job. It was just like a landscaper who's paid to come and landscape your yard. They don't have a dog in the race, whether or not you win your neighborhood award for a nice yard. So this person could have very easily thought that they were kidnapping a child to take back to its actual parent, and now has gotten in. Yeah, as I figured, gotten in over their head, finding out the truth now that that was not the parent. That's the magician in reverse. That is somebody who planned evil. And the Hierophant in reverse. They did not tell them the truth. They were not privy to the truth or the information that would have been truthful. They were paid, but they were tricked. And now this person doesn't know how to back down off of this ledge that they've gotten themselves on. But I'm going to implore you, whoever this was that was paid to kidnap Chloe, please come forward. Yeah, you're going to be in trouble. I'm not going to lie. You're going to be in trouble for taking a child. But if anything else happens to Chloe from this point on, that's going to be even more trouble for you. This is a big deal. To get Chloe back home safe and sound with her parents. And to catch this predator who lied to you, who misled you as to why they wanted Chloe kidnapped and taken from the parents. So, what can you tell us, Spirit, about the kidnapper that grabbed Chloe? The magician is out here in reverse again. They were in over their head. They were deceived greatly. Death in reverse. Now they don't trust nobody. And the Four of Swords in reverse. They're trying to use their head over their heart to figure out what is their next move. How can they come forward to get Chloe safely returned to her parents? But this person don't even know if Chloe is safe. What they were paid to do, they've done, and now they have no more contact with this predator who planned this out. So, Holy Spirit, Spirit God, angels, and ancestors, the predator who planned this out, the one who paid the kidnapper, the one who has possession of Chloe. What can you tell us about this person? You've already exposed it as a female or a very feminine energy. What else can you tell us about this predator? This one who wanted to cause such strain on this family and take this child from their family. The parents thought that this person had quit stalking them. They haven't. They've still been stalking you. They've just been a little bit more undercover with it. Alright, let's see what we got from Spirit here. We had the first one to come out is the Five of Wands. This is a very argumentative being. They're very jealous. It's still showing a lot of female energy here. And the Four of Cups. They feel as though they have been ignored and put out to pasture, so to speak. And they think about this. They're obsessed with this. It's like they have Chloe in a fishbowl. They have her in a very small area, not allowing her to be an active 4-year-old. They're watching her every move and blaming her for all these troubles. And Chloe, at the age of 4, doesn't understand any of this. This is a very argumentative person. This is a very angry, sour person. The Wheel of Fortune is coming out with describing this person. They feel that they can win the love back of the ones they're attracted to. That they're basically battling for the love now. Is there anything else you can tell us about this person, Spirit? Alright. So we have the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, meaning that there's no offer of stability. The tower came crashing down. Whichever parent it is that this person is attracted to, they showed him the door. You know, I'm not having an affair with you anymore, or we broke up a while ago and I'm married now and with children, and you know, you just need to take the highway because I've got my life and I'm living it and I'm not giving up my life to be with you. Page of Cups in reverse. Yeah, this person was absolutely shunned and shut away. And when they wanted to apologize, it was not accepted. And death is out here a second time. No, death came from here, didn't it? Yep, it did. Sorry. So, whenever they wanted to apologize, they had already been blocked because they would not quit stalking this family. Mom, Dad, you need to speak up. You need to tell them about the people in your life who have made things uncomfortable. You tell them about the people you have blocked. Tell them about a female that you've blocked or a very feminine energy that you have blocked. Someone you didn't accept their apology. You wouldn't hear them out. Okay. Spirit's not giving me any other information on that, but I have a question. Is this person in the Smith's hometown? No. Let's see. Three of Wands? No, they're not. They're not. But they're not far away. The Three of Wands is starting a new journey. So this person just recently moved, relocated for work, for family, yet they're still obsessed with the Smith family. And clarifying that Three of Wands is the Four of Cups in reverse, yeah. They're still very obsessed, and they're very much believing that this parent is still very much in love with them, and that getting rid of the children and the spouse will absolutely allow their love to start blossoming again. Doesn't sound like their love was ever blossoming. They are looking for completion to the union, but this person is very, very negative, and they're trying to get information about this case. Please warn your family and your friends. If somebody who has you've dealt with before and that you've had to block, if they are asking questions, that they should get the bare minimum answers, such as, well, I don't know. I haven't talked to them today. I'm not exactly sure where the investigation is going right now. I'll see if I can catch up with them, but they're really busy. You just kind of blow them off because they're looking for information. They want to know if eyes are on them. I don't know what it would take to get a geofence for that area in Australia, but I would absolutely implore you to look into that quickly to find out who was there and whose cell phone rang out to a different tower during the middle of the night. I see her in the back of the van. I see Chloe in the back of the van. So just this person was camping there in their van. And whenever they left the site, Chloe was in the van, but she was taped up, unable to talk, unable to move, unable to let people know she was there. So the card of advice for this reading is 39, uncertainty. Well, that's because of this person's emotional instability that has possession of Chloe. And choose who you will become. Good advice from an unexpected quarter. If you try patience and are willing to make mistakes along the way, you will become far more powerful and reach the place you are longing to be. Admit your mistakes. Admit who you've had to block so that this predator can be brought forward. I still have questions. I can't help it on this case. Spirit guide, angels, and ancestors, is there any place that investigators, families, friends, soul tribe can find evidence as to who this is, who has Chloe, where Chloe is located? The star is in reverse. Okay, well, that usually means no hope, no answer. Oh, that's too many, Spirit. 2, 3, 4, 5, even 10 is fine. Is there any way that somebody can locate evidence as to where Chloe is? As to who did this to Chloe? The Queen of Pentacles in reverse. This is a very jealous, simple-minded individual. They don't see themselves as high caliber. Chloe's going to be released during the daytime. Things are going to come to surface. And the Two of Swords. Wow, really? The Two of Swords. To protect your heart. To protect. To be. So Chloe's been blindfolded this whole time. Chloe does not know who she is with. She's been blindfolded this whole time. And this other person is doing this to try to get the attention of somebody that they feel like they're in love with. But Chloe's going to be released during the daylight. She's going to be rescued during the daylight. Things are going to come. This predator is going to be revealed. I really feel like it's from the kidnapper themselves is going to call, what's it, 000, it's in Australia, and tell them who paid them to steal this child, to remove this child from her loving parents. The Hermit, yeah. They're trying to figure out how to do it best now. This person's going to come forward. They're going to speak up. They're going to tell the truth. They are going to come forward with the information to bring this child safely back home. This is, wow. This person really told a lot of lies and had this person believing they were rescuing a child from an abusive situation. The High Priestess in reverse. Now, whether that's a tarot reader, a clergy member, an investigator, a detective, somebody's going to drop the pomegranate curtain and see everything for what it truly is. And that's after this phone call from the person that actually kidnapped Chloe and took her from the campground. But there is going to be, I do believe that it is going to be the police, the detectives, the investigators who are going to put two and two together and go after the person that is the actual predator, the one who did all the lying and paid that person to kidnap Chloe. What wicked webs we weave when we try to deceive. Now, I'm not saying one of the parents had an affair. This could absolutely be somebody that just simply became obsessed with them, or an ex that's been long gone that just won't give it up. But I see Chloe coming home safely. I see this kidnapper coming forward with the information to reveal where the real predator is hiding Chloe out at. Okay, so that's it for this reading on Chloe Smith. Let's see. Do I have a phone number here? You know, it's going to be a really wild phone number because, well, I'm in the United States and I know nothing about the phone system in Australia, but I don't see anything. I want to say the number for emergencies is 000 over there, and I could very well be wrong. I'm still looking to see if I've overlooked it here. Okay, so also I don't know that I mentioned this earlier, but no people that were at the site ever said that they saw Chloe. Okay, but due technological evidence, they're satisfied she was with her family on Friday night before she went missing. And of course, the parents have put out calls for her safe return. I'm looking for a phone number for Australia. I don't see one. Let me tell you about her. She's 3'7", hazel eyes, and honey blonde hair. Sounds really cute. Let's see. The family's been camping here before. This is not their first time there. So this person could absolutely know that. And that is how they knew where to then the kidnapper too. Alright, so for all those invested in this reading, I send you my love and my light. For the safe return of Chloe Smith in Western Australia. Namaste.